Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding REM Losing My Religion. Said enough, changed to set it up twice in the song. We've already got our extractions to go through all the categories, got translations out of them, converted the extractions to numbers, and got the numbers to go through all the categories. And now we are trying to connect them to the other Mandela effects using gematria. The theory being that if uh, any of these groups that use the gematria code made any of these quantum computers or a lot of these quantum computers, which we think they probably did. Um, and since quantum computers operate in reality uh, and uh, calculate in other realities, it will leave a code, and that code will link itself uh, uh, to other changes, to other calculations that were also made or from the quantum computers that were also made by the same groups using the same code, if that makes sense. So we'll get, we already did part one, and now, as you can see, we have Losing My Religion, we have The Big Lebowski, we have Sherman and Sherwin Williams, we have Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, where thing changed to things and them changed to it. We have Soft and Dry with an I, and to soft and dry with a Y to soft and dry with an I. That was Moneybags' find. We have Guns N' Roses Better, which was mine. We have The Who, Pinball Wizard there. We have Star Wars, the movie. We have I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. We have Metallica's Fade to Black. We have Stovetop. Um, the Stuffing, which was also found, I believe, by Moneybags. And then we have Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, Gold changed to Stone. And we also have this control group, uh, the top two, Masonic Temple and Quantum Change here. And it's highlighting it all because of the thing, but and I want to. So we got all of these changes. We decoded all of these, and in Losing My Religion, we found North Dakota University. We've already proved a connection to itself and to at least four other Mandela effects, excuse me. 5 of them hooked up through the number 78. Um, so we then break down who's in charge of North Dakota University, where is it located, all the stuff we can think of. The Big Lebowski, we found Claremont Graduate University. Sherwin Williams, we found MAWI, Maui DNA Technologies. Which apparently I missed, but that's what it is, MAWI, Maui. I have that. And DNA down here. In Dire Straits, Sultans of Swing, we found Coleman Shemi, an artist from Argentina. It was actually the Extractions, Shemi. That was his name. Soft and Dry, we found Zhu Yi of the University of Virginia, who taught optical quantum electronics and quantum mechanics for engineering and computing. In Guns N' Roses Better, we ended up finding Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, China. Pinball Wizard, we found Global Neurosciences Institute. I Love Rock and Roll, we found South Texas College. Metallica fade to black. We found Willa Thorson, 2 Willa REO. And that was your direct changes right here. 2 Willa, read eyes only. And it seemed to be part of a message. In Stovetop, we found Tertiary Care Hospital in Odisha, India. And in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, give the money to your stone in the translations. We found Perry Stone Ministries, and it took us straight to a donation site where they wanted you to donate money. And then there's our control group. And we broke all those down, by the way. And then we have a control group of Masonic Temple, Quantum Change, Montauk Chair, Montauk Project, because we think that's connected, Quantum Change, Quantum Chair, Quantum Communication, and so on and so forth. And I want to give an example here real quick. So if you take Masonic Temple, and we get down to our 4 base ciphers. I was looking something up for myself, but we only use the 4 base ciphers in these, or it'd be crazy. It kind of is crazy as it is. You have 145, 55, 206, and 71. That's Masonic Temple. Now, if you take Quantum Change, which they are, Quantum Change is 145, 55, 206, and 62. So as you can see here, Masonic Temple and Quantum Change, I put right here, match in 3 of the 4 base ciphers, literally in the same cipher. So Masonic Temple and Quantum Change, there's a really strong link right there. So I would say that the Masonic Temple is behind some of these quantum changes. And again, we've decoded a very small percentage of these quantum changes, not a very big percentage at all. And even if we decode what we have left to decode, go back and do the ones we did in the beginning and run them through the categories and try to find something. And those succeed, it would still be a very small percentage of the actual Mandela effects, or quantum effects as they are. So that should conclude part 2. And we did that for everything. Typed everything that we broke down into this calculator and got these 4 ciphers. Now, our next step, which will probably take a while, I'm going to organize the numbers and so that I can show on screen how these connect exactly. Now, we've already connected 5 of them through the number 78 alone, and I probably missed something. So, and that's not including all the other numbers. These match, and we believe North Dakota University did run a calculation, and they did, in fact, create this change with a quantum computer. Once again, I don't think all of the changes are caused by a quantum computer, but a fairly good percentage of them probably are at this point. And other shifts are caused by other things, I'm sure of it. But, and maybe we'll find one that doesn't fit the pattern, and then we'll be able to say, okay, here's one that wasn't caused by a quantum computer. Still a quantum shift, nonetheless. Whether it was caused by death or some extinction level event, like one of our viewers hypothesized and had done some research and figured out that When an asteroid passes close, then a bunch of changes happen and stuff. That's legit. I buy that 100%. If something wipes us out, we just shift to another reality where that didn't happen, and then things are just a little bit different. Nonetheless, I think that we can definitely prove a connection through some of these quantum changes, some of these Mandela effects. So that's what we're doing now. So that's going to be it for part 2. And in a part 3, we will connect North Dakota University and REM Losing My Religion to all of the rest of the Mandela effects that we've connected so far through gematria. And mind you, that's the second connection they have. The first connection that they have is that they go through all the categories. That's undeniable. And that's a connection right there, if you didn't have any other connection. But we do have another connection. And you can argue that it's a coincidence, but once again, you can't argue that the connection's there because we can prove it. So that's going to be it for this one. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. This will probably take a while. So hopefully sometime by this weekend or into next week, I'll have this organized so that we can do our final part of this, and then we'll move on to binary code, see what's there and what isn't there. Doesn't really matter at this point. We already decided we weren't using binary code to determine what we run through the gematria calculator. That's just kind of a see what's there, what isn't there. It helps me wind down after the decode also. So for now, guys, thanks for watching. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.